Hello, so today I'm sharing 8 life areas to declutter in the upcoming year. A new year with a fresh start. So the first area for this year for me is going to be self-love. I feel like it's time to go against this broken structure in society right now, in which we are taught to hate and criticize ourselves, to feel tired all the time, overworked, overwhelmed, yet at the same time under supported and underpaid. So let's start this year with the biggest act of protest against that, and that is with self-love and self-respect, or just love and respect in general, compassion. Let's care more for ourselves, take some time to rest, and when we feel good enough, we can help others too, if we want to. And so this year I will try to ask this question with everything that I do. What would someone that loves themselves do? What would someone that respects themselves do? Time clutter. Trying to reclaim our time back. We are not born to work all day and night and to have meetings and appointments, to have our days filled up with things that we have to do, places where we have to be. We need to have some time to rest, to recharge. We need to be able to also experience and enjoy life. We can take small steps to create time and to not have the days filled up with activities and meetings. Starting to let go of the fear of missing out, letting go of the fear of being disliked when we say no to some activities. Are there things in our schedule that we can let go of? Are there things that we can do to make our life easier, simpler? Financial clutter. Let's cancel all the unused subscriptions. Can we automate bills and savings? Are there things we can save on? Can we create a budget? Maybe there are ways that we can increase our income, even if it's just temporary. Do we have or can we create a safety net so that when something happens, we can handle that? And if we have debt, can we start the snowball method to let go of the debt? And after that, can we strive for more? A plan maybe that gets us more financial freedom in the future. Escaping the rat race. Can we take steps to get out of the rat race? What are the small steps that we can make? We can start with buying less, with consuming less, living more simply, living below our means. Can we maybe read some books on how to invest money? Can we make a plan, even if it will be a long-term plan, to get a bit more financial freedom for ourselves and our families? Digital clutter. So on the evenings that I feel a little bit tired, when I'm not really enjoying reading a book or I don't feel like doing some cleaning, on those kind of evenings or days, I like to go through the files on my computer. And I go through the old files or things that I kept for one day, things that I wanted to look into, things that I thought were important, that I needed to remember. And on those days, I'm very honest, if I haven't looked at it for months, it's probably not that life-altering and I can let go of it. Some things I do like to keep, then I organize it and put it in the right file. Also, always going through the pictures, the screenshots, and things that I needed for a short while but that I don't need anymore. And I do the exact same with my phone. Old apps, saved files, pictures. I'm just deleting it all. Even old contacts, old WhatsApp messages, things that are not relevant anymore. There is no need to keep it all. Usually I combine this with things I like to do, because it's quite boring work, so I make myself a nice drink, a cup of coffee, and I put an audiobook on, and I just get it done. Many days I go with no disturbing mode on my phone in general, and I also have turned down all the notifications. All I need to know is who called or messaged me. Physical clutter. So the first step is to declutter everything until all that is left are the essential items and the things that we really love. No need to keep anything else. After that is done, we need to manage inbound and outbound. So for the inbound, less is more, only buying the things that we need or that need to be replaced, and quality is better than quantity. Most important is to purchase less and to love everything you already have more. Outbound, it's important to have a system that works for you. For example, the one in, one out rule, because things creep up very easily into our homes and it's important to get them out as well, to have a system for that. Otherwise, stuff starts to pile up again. Emotional clutter. Can we observe more, react less? Somehow it feels like the energy forces in this world love extreme emotions, whether they are good or bad. It looks like that's what they feed off. And the key is to be as unbothered as possible, to be more calm. It's the only way to escape drama, to not put too much importance at anything outside ourselves or on ourselves as well. And letting go is key here too. Our attitudes, the unimportance of practically everything, our micromanagement bosses, the unimportant jobs that we have to do and that require not only our time but our entire soul. Does it really matter in the long run? Can we give less? Can we care less for unbalanced things? Things that drain us and leave us empty? We don't have to give it all the time. What is the bare minimum that we have to give in order to get by in these unbalanced dynamics that ask just too much of us? It's not important what other people think of us. We're here to survive and we even like to thrive. We need to change the conditions, get rid of the stress. I used to overperform, to overachieve, and I felt resentment all the time because I felt like everyone was taking and stealing my time and energy. I received nothing in return except more expectations. My new motto for unending demands, jobs that don't really care for me either, is to just do the bare minimum. Do what is necessary, not more, not less, and at my wage, but no more overachieving. And to save the energy and put it in the discipline to your own business or your own family, or the hobbies that bring you joy, or the voluntary work you like to do. So these are some of the areas to minimize in the upcoming year and to use minimalism as a tool to make life easier and simpler for ourselves. And I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.
Heart filled with worries, no more. In a world full of sorrow, what for? You watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.